and welcome to the MacPack.
We're back.
My name's Shane McKenna. To my left this week, in order to the man on the panel who is most likely to clap for no apparent reasons for little brother Joe. Boy,
It's the start of the year. It's the first episode, and I am pumped.
it sounds like it. And tomorrow, coming in 6 1 as he does each and every week, it's the brother of the pack we call Ginger Boy. Ginger Boy, how are you?
That's it, boys. Just returned from a trip to Geraldton, and I'm rested, rejuvenated, ready for 2025 podcasting.
Oh yeah!
Let's go, Gero.
The boys are back. We're getting things kicked off with a segment about orders for 2025.
How exciting!
Set the bar nice and low so we can hurdle over it. Sushi Train is on the agenda, Junior Boy. I think that's all about you.
That's it, baby.
Who's review? We're discussing gyms.
Jim.
Blokes named Jim. Rank them.
Yeah.
I'm also discussing my sleep cycle.
Ooh.
How riveting. And Riley's got a Geraldton Everyday Hero, boys. Massive ep. Let's get into it. Boys.
Flamingos.
How are we all? Are we all well?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. This is the first episode we've actually recorded
What's the date?
in
The
2020.
6th of Jan.
6th of January. It's also the first day that we've all seen each other this year.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true. That's why I wish you Happy New Year.
A new year.
And we did a handshake.
How pleasant.
Just got to watch which hand you're using these days. Is that the wipey hand?
We'll get to it next week.
We'll
Oh
get
my
to
God.
that.
Oh my
We
God.
have big things to discuss off the top, such as orders.
Here we go.
Order up.
Orders. Order up.
Ordered.
Order up.
Order up.
This is
Ding.
a-
That would have been a good one to have. Ding. Order up.
Order up.
Anyway, a man can dream. We can do them live.
Yeah, so this came from a little incident
Uh-oh.
that happened a couple times, not once, but twice.
Wow.
Not thrice.
Oh.
During the holiday break, it was obviously around Christmas. It's very busy. Lots of running around, lots of getting stuff done.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It is. And I ran up to the shops.
You ran.
You ran.
In the
After
40-degree
drove.
blazing.
Oh.
In the Bellino.
In the Bellino, yes. A shopping trip on Christmas Eve to get some final ingredients for Christmas goodies.
Oh, wow. 24th.
What did you make?
This is for the hot chocolate that I made.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, we were
Yeah.
known for this.
That
Yeah.
was
And
thick.
It was a 40-degree day. Nothing goes down better than a warm cup of joe.
And as I was
Me
at
dead.
the shops, I get a call, and I'm thinking, "Oh shit, this is gonna be, this is gonna be this is an emergency. We need the turkey. This is an emergency. We need the Christmas pudding,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
other Christmas."
Have
I thought I was gonna
Loba.
save Christmas,
Yeah. Okay.
Rare.
but it was my father giving me a call,
oh.
and he thought I was up. He thought I was up at the shops. The shops is right next to.
Weren't you?
I was. So there was a fire. Unrelated, there was a fire there. It was evacuated. So I was at the IGA.
Merry Christmas from the Fire Brigade.
And he said, "Oh, like you still at the shops?" I was like, "Yeah, I still at the shops. I can still save Christmas."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Can you grab me on the way back?
Oh, settle. Wouldn't have thought so.
Can you grab me on the way back?"
The way back being go home and then go back up to the shops.
Yeah. So he wanted me to swing past.
It's not really grabbing you on the way back.
No,
It's
I was
can
already
you
at
come-
the shops.
Yeah, but on the way back would insinuate that like, you were on the way back.
Yeah. What?
Like you're going home
Huh?
and then back to the shops. It's not going grab me.
No, on the way back home.
Where was he?
He was at home.
He was
That's what I mean.
What?
No, he's not grabbing
What are
him.
you talking
You're just
about?
going to pick him up and take
No,
him. to
No,
the
I
he's
was
not
getting
picking
him
it.
something.
He's not finished his
Oh.
sentence. He just,
Yeah, because I keep getting interrupted.
which is rare here.
Over talking? What?
So on the way back, he wanted me to grab him
Dot.
a frappe, a coffee frap
Oh.
The cold version of a hot chocolate.
from Mickey D's.
Perfect for a 40-degree day.
Good
Yes, from Mickey D's. I was urged to grab a coffee frappe.
Why did you not, why didn't you just get one yourself rather than do the whole hot chocolate? We live in Australia. It was so hot.
And so was the chalk. And that's what I wanted while we watched. It's because in Santa Claus 1, when Judy makes Tim Allen the delicious chocolate.
It's snowing where they are.
Yeah, but she says it looks
he's
great.
Santa.
It's a fucking, what do you call it? It's a Christmas tradition. First time doing it though. But Dad says, "Can you grab me a coffee frappe?" And this is where the incident occurs.
Wow.
He says, I was like, "Okay, so you want a coffee frappe?"
What,
Yep.
What is a coffee frappe?
It's like an iced coffee. It's basically like a coffee slushy
Yeah.
Yeah.
with whipped cream and
Ice cream.
chocolate on the top.
It's very good.
It's very nice.
The chocolate ones are the best. Have you ever had one?
Yeah, we used to have them when we used to have to take medicine. We used to put medicine in them. Do you remember that?
We were much older.
To help the medicine
I don't
go
think I've
down.
ever-
So I have like
I
this
don't think
vivid
coffee
taste.
frappes were around when
This
I was a kid.
vivid taste of like disgusting medicine coffee frappe. So no, I don't like them. Proceed.
That's such a classic. Dad's like, I really like this. The kid will love it when he's fed of it. Yeah, anyway, so he says, can you grab me a coffee frappe? And this is where the interesting thing occurs. He
All right.
says,
Here we go.
we're hanging out, like, okay, coffee frappe. And he goes, all right, yep, just a large is
Okay.
what he says.
Just
right?
a large. That's insinuating that they do like a
mega.
a mega one.
Just a large.
That's why I wanted to. That's why we're discussing it.
The phrasing of just a
Just
large.
a large.
Yeah, because like when you say just, usually I mean I would say just a small because I'm only getting just
Yeah.
an amount.
Yeah.
Or if you were to buy a
It does only
cheeseburger and you just went just a cheeseburger, you don't want it in a meal.
You're not getting chips in your
But
drink.
Dad's insinuating that a frappe comes as a primary item in a meal. No, just the
Yeah.
frappe in the cheeseburger meal. Thank you.
it would be like at the casino. You have a fantastic hand, and then you go, just all in. Just all in. Like there's no, you can't top it.
yeah.
That's a good shout.
Just a large. I loved it. I love the.
Was your immediate response?
I was like, firstly, I had already gotten him a large one like earlier in the week,
Earlier in the day.
so I knew the order. I
Just
expected
large.
nothing less.
That's it.
But just a large. It was just so, and because the way you said
Did you
it,
go through? Because I would have immediately, in my mind, I would carry that on because I'm a bit of a dipshit. But I would carry that on to McDonald's, and then I would be like,
Say
"Hey,
to
going
Wendy.
man, can I grab a frappe? Just a large, just to see what their reaction was in an immediate one-to-one case study."
yeah.
yeah.
We don't have a bigger size, buddy. Is that what that's
Did you-
That's what they would buddy me. Yeah, just a lot. I love it because then it's like, especially if you were getting it, it's like, I'm only getting him a large. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all.
Alrighty, Junior boy, you got a bit of a international story,
Boys, I have a very simple palate. Give me a burger, give me a pizza, give me a couple of chippies, and I'm set for the year.
Yeah. I did ask you today, your first day back at work, and I said to you, what did you have? Because you haven't been feeling too well. I said, what did you have to put things lightly?
Statement of the year.
And I said, what did
I
you
wonder
have
if
to
that
eat?
will be a reoccurring story this year.
What did you have to eat today? And you replied,
Chico roll. It was weird. Chico
What's
roll.
in one of them?
It was a
No
meat
one knows.
Chico roll.
Huh?
It was a meat Chico roll as well. It was like grey. But the incident
Aren't they
happened.
all?
Are they?
No.
No one's sure.
It was so grey and
On
mushy.
On the little.
But the incident that we were talking about happened before this, so I know that
Oh.
isn't cause.
It's gone down as
No.
medicine. The old meat chicken. But what else did you have? You had a Chico
Helps
roll.
The Chico
some
roll
chippies.
go down.
Some Chico roll and chips.
Then I had a couple of cheese sticks and a couple
What
of
is
hash
a
browns.
cheese stick?
It's a fucking Monday.
And a
everyone.
small
What is
fat
the
white wine
cheese
sugar.
stick? Like a
Monday
Vega
lunch.
string cheese.
No, it's like a deep fried.
Oh, okay,
cheese.
deep fried. So everything you
Where
had
were
today
you?
was deep fried.
Where were you? If that's how you're starting
At
your
work.
Monday, what's
We
your
had-
weekends look like?
Riley said his New Year's resolution at work was to gain weight.
Yeah, get heavier.
It's working.
Oh, you've started strong.
Just get tubby.
I want to be wide.
Anyway, yeah. So
Where are you getting? Sorry.
we have an IGA on campus. I mean,
Riley
on-
brings a deep fryer into his
Yeah,
office.
yeah, and I
sits
just
down
sort of
with
fry shit there.
Yeah,
Hey, you want a chicken
Yeah.
roll?
well, yeah, we have an IGA on site, on the work site. You know how it is. Anyway, so so I don't usually eat weird food. Not weird. Weird's a weird word to use. I don't usually eat food that I'm not used to.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Healthy food.
there was a time a couple of weeks ago where I thought I'd venture out. Try something a little bit different.
Something not deep fried.
And what's a little bit different and a little bit novel, which everybody, especially in Australia, loves. The Sushi Train.
Sushi
No
Train.
sushi time.
Choo choo.
It's food and entertainment all in one.
Yep. It's food and train.
And it's pretty hard though because they have some weird stuff spinning around, don't
Yeah.
they?
You say weird.
Don't you reckon that?
I've never
Explain,
been.
yeah.
I've never been to the
I
sushi
reckon
train.
They just have like not like you'd expect chicken teriyaki to be going around like quick. Like that's a staple.
It's a very white man's version of
Yeah.
Sushi
Do you mean
one?
like the octopus and the caviar?
Yeah, it's
And the
like
sauce.
a lot of desserts and stuff just like flying
Okay,
around
yeah.
as well. So
Best life hack for a sushi train is when you finish, you just put the plate back up.
Is that how they
It's going
charge
pretty
you?
quick, they won't say.
Is that how they charge you?
You
Based
take your
plate.
plates up
yeah,
right.
and you fucking smash them on the floor. Smash them over the guy's
that's
head.
it. But as we walked into the restaurant, someone like yelled at me.
As we walked into the station.
So we walked into
Tickets, please.
to the sushi train. Someone yelled at me and they said,
He's got a quiet.
Can we get an
I've got a
image of the person? Like, all
someone who would work at Sushi Train.
right. You
Who's
guys,
that? Who is that?
get play along at home, I guess. Fucking hell, build your own avatar.
And they said, it was a group of them all yelled at me.
Them.
Oh, it was a big group.
Employees.
Yeah, employees like wait staff, kitchen hands, cooks, like everyone.
Okay. Are you gonna do an accent?
The man on the till, like everyone.
Yeah, the conductor.
I'm gonna try not to do a accent, but
We're happy. It's 2025. People are past
but
cancelling.
when you say a word from a culture
Uh-oh.
in a different language, you have to put on a bit of an accent.
Oh, if you say the word,
Like
yeah.
if they said chuck a shrimp on the barbie, I wouldn't be offended if they did that in an Australian accent.
No,
So we're
we
gonna
wouldn't be
use
offended
this-
by much, which needs to be a blanket rule across everything that we say.
Shouldn't
moving
offend anyone else.
Moving forward,
All right.
yeah.
And they all yelled simultaneously, "Irashimasei!
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's not even in English.
Irashimasei!"
Irashimasei.
In unison.
That must
Wow.
be MacPack in Japanese.
Anyway, and then we're eating our food.
And what happened after Irishima?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. I've never been in Sushi Train before. So
One ticket, please.
I took a seat, started eating my food, and then I just kept hearing everyone, every like 3 to 5 minutes, they just yelled, "Irashimasei!" all
At you?
together.
Or just like in the vicinity?
The first one felt at me, but every other one felt like it was in the vicinity.
Okay.
And I just kept hearing them. Like, they would be like, it wouldn't even be like an expressive thing. They would just be like taking tables off a thing. And then in unison, they'd all just say, "Irashimasei!" like screaming.
Wait, and how do they all do it at the same time?
Or like one person kind of starts and they all just go.
Okay.
Like,
It's a
ready?
bit-
Let's do
I've
it.
been to. Okay.
I'll
This will-
start.
This will
Yeah.
be good.
And we'll all go at the same time. Ready?
And some of us are going to be in more of a character than others. I think. Yeah, and you have to go home. You have to guess which one.
But I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to do it. I'm just
Yeah.
going to Irashimasei!
Who was that? Was that you?
I think the soundboard's doing something weird.
yeah,
It was
Can you hear
weird.
that noise? It
Must
is
be
Oh,
the
I think
Irish-
the mics have got
I think it was an
something.
Irishima delay.
The mic-
Irashimasei!
Irishima.
That one was a little bit better. The mics must have gotten fixed.
Yeah.
They're proving themselves, I think.
Yeah, they're all good. They're working
Okay.
now.
Cool.
Anyway, and I was like, that is so... What's happening? What is
Right.
happening in this restaurant? Like, what? And I was with Olivia, I was like, I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
Oh,
fair enough.
yeah, you have to ask.
I'm going to say, what are you guys yelling about? Like, what's going on? Like, I thought they were like yelling to the kitchen. Like, maybe that's like
Order
more
up.
chicken, more beef.
Yeah.
But it kept being Irashimasei.
Probably neither of those options, but I do agree.
And they kept being Irashimasei. And I was like, what are they communicating? And then I walked over to pay at the end.
Oh.
We got to the pay station and I said, thank you for the meal. What do you guys keep yelling at everyone? And he was like, oh, we say Irashimasei. And I was like, yeah, I've heard it 12 times.
I figured that.
Why do you keep saying it? He was like, it's our way of greeting new customers when they walk in the door.
Ah, so it is a welcome.
Yeah, so it means welcome to the restaurant in Japanese.
Japanese.
Nice.
Japanese. So there you go.
Irishima.
The mystery of Irashimasei has been solved.
Fantastic.
But I love it. I reckon Italians, when you walk into the Italian restaurants,
we go.
ciao! I reckon that'd be so
So
cool.
he was fine doing that accent.
Yeah.
I just don't know where we're drawing the line.
See, I do you think that's cool?
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So all of our new people listening in
Irashimasei.
2025 from the MacPack to you.
Irashimasei.
Righty boys, first game of 2025. We're going to get things kicked off here with one of our favourites.
Here we go.
It is Who's Review. Joe grabs a couple of different places, reads out their Google reviews, and Junior Boy and I have to guess who he is talking about.
Who's review? Who's review?
Yeah, I really want to know.
Who's review? review. Who's review?
Tell me who's review.
Who's review? Who's review?
Yeah, 'cause I really wanna know.
Who's review? Who's review?
Who's review?
Oh yeah, this week it's themed, Joey.
It is themed.
It's almost always themed. Yeah.
It's not just
guess.
crap.
What have we got as the
This
theme?
week we're doing Myers and the Cemetery. Try and figure it out.
What have we got as the theme for this week, Joey?
Alright, it's obviously New Year's, which means it is the best time to sign up for a gym.
Yes.
But the worst time to go to one.
Right.
Because there's so many people there.
Fair enough.
But I thought for anyone looking to get into a gym, you might listen to the show. Maybe we can run through some reviews and help you pick them.
Good. Yep. Nice.
All right, so I picked two very, very local contenders.
That's huge.
And even I would say they're rivals.
Yeah?
They're rivals. They're on the same street. They share a parking lot.
Wow.
We've got Jets Canning Vale South.
Shout out GC.
Canning Vale South. Is there a Canning Vale North?
There is.
How dare you?
Is there?
Utter that
it north?
name here. Yeah, there's one. One's on Nicholson.
One's on.
One's on Ranford.
Yeah.
Okay.
close. Both tiny.
Shut your mouth. The other one is Revo.
Revolution Fitness.
So Riley's obviously gone to both of these gyms.
I'm
Jake's obviously...
I'm a graduate from
I
both.
don't know if I went to one.
You've come to Revo with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to give the listeners at home, if you're not familiar with gym culture, Revo is sort of a young man's gym.
Yeah, you only pay $9.50 to go there a week, which
Hey,
is usually good for uni
yeah,
students.
it's quite
and stuff.
cheap. Yeah.
And Jets is a bit of an older powerhouse. That
Yeah, it's an
has
OG.
been taken over almost by Revo. Revo is a bit of an undercutter.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
So I would say Jets is typically
It's
older kind of target.
Yeah, but a more reliable brand, I'd say.
Yeah, cool.
We're really in the weeds of it.
15
aren't
bucks
we?
for a Jets membership. So you put that into perspective.
How many we got?
All right, so we've got 5 in total.
Yep.
But there's a couple groups that are a little related, so I'm going to do them first.
That's massive.
Okay.
That's
I'm
massive.
confused. So 5 in total. Let's just leave it at that, and then we're gonna go. Well, I just forget how we played. We'll just put down who we think.
Yep.
And you'll
then
go.
you
to
say
each.
it. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we
Okay,
say it
so
at the same time?
the first review.
No. We'll just write them down, and then we'll say them one after another. Here we go.
Sounds good.
First review is a 1-star review from 11 months ago.
Ooh.
These guys need to turn the aircon on. So hot in here, sweat dripping on me, can't work out. Then he says, moving to blank, which is the other one in the competition. Now.
Oh, that's huge. That's the thing. When I used to go to these gyms, I remember one being so hot.
Well, this is where
So
Riley's going to
hot.
get quite an advantage because,
Been there, done that.
yeah.
All right, so these
Okay.
guys need to turn the aircon on. So hot in here, sweat is dripping on me.
Why don't we
Can't
text
work
them?
out.
Let's text them through to Joe like we would on the
Oh.
quiz.
Joey. Joe, I don't have your number.
Joey, I've locked in my answer.
All right.
Junior boy,
I'm
I
locking
imagine
in
you're
mine.
locking in as well. Here we go.
And you are both correct. You're both locked in, Revo.
Bang,
Revo.
Revo.
Revo Fitness is
The
massive in
boys are locked
comparison
in
to Jets.
Rev, and it's
Yes.
hotter,
And it's hot.
saucy.
So hot. And the big black building doesn't help.
Yes. All right. On to the next one. Another 1-star review, which was from 2 weeks ago. That's right. This is
Ooh.
Oh, it's a freshie.
this is record-breaking journalism.
freshie.
The 2 big ceiling fans are too much.
Oh, too cold.
People are sweating doing gym,
Too hot.
and the ceiling fans are giving feelings of winters, making people sick as sweating, and aircon with extra rotating air is making us sick as weather is cool in evening, and so there's no punctuation there. And there is no need to keep it on with less crowd. Must have option to switch it off or slow as aircon is already doing its job. Ridiculous experience.
Wow.
So the point is it's
It's a bit
the
cold.
ceiling
fans.
fans are too strong. Our 1-star review. I would read
That's how I
again, but
imagine the fans.
it was hard
Now,
to do.
just as someone who's never been to, I've been to one once, but never looked up because why would ya? Is this going to be very easy for him to win the game? Am I basically guessing and he knows?
But I haven't been there in like
He hasn't been there in a while.
a year
He
and
doesn't
a
go
half,
there.
2 years.
Okay. So what are the two options? Revo and the other
Revo or
one?
Jets.
Okay.
Basically, the one Riley went to or the one I go to.
Yeah.
All right, I'm locked in.
Ooh.
Riley's locked in Revo,
Oh, God.
which just had a complaint about being too hot,
Yeah.
and Jake's locked in Jets.
Mainly because
And it is Revo. That's right.
Dang.
Revo fixed one complaint and caused another.
There you
They
go.
are whacking moles down there trying to get a good establishment and they cannot do it.
Now it's so cold.
They
But
can't
the
win.
thing with fans are they circulate the heat from the heat rising back into the atmosphere, so it's not freezing, don't they?
Let's not get into
Yeah,
fans.
who knows?
We're just playing a game.
All right. And now,
Riley
as I
Lee.
said, these were paired, right? So those were two aircon related ones. And now I have two reviews from the same person, both written a week ago.
Right.
And this guy's one of those local guide guys.
2 reviews. I wonder if he ran out of characters.
Okay. I don't think you can review the same place twice.
Yeah, so he's reviewed one of each.
Oh wow.
So I'll read both the reviews.
And we have
you
to
pick which one.
Jesus, it's complicated.
Okay,
Go.
this is the first review.
Okay.
And you guys can send in your answers. Oh, actually, I'll do...
We need to hear both of
I'll
them,
hear
aren't we?
both. Yeah, first review.
Hello.
Blank in Canning Vale gets a 2-star rating from me. This is a 3-star review, which I'm reading out.
Right. 3 stars.
Blank gets a 2-star rating from me.
Idiot.
Fair dinkum. The
Oh.
gym's all right,
Aussie.
but it's too packed, and you can hardly get on any equipment. I gave it a crack for a month, joined because my mates, but end up cancelling.
Nice.
If you're serious about training, I'd give this one a miss.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's the first review.
He sounds...
A week later, no, sorry, the same week, probably the same day, he hits up a 4-star review.
Ooh.
Blank in Canning Vale gets a solid 4 stars from me. The grub's top notch,
The grub.
and the vibes are bang on.
The grub.
Fair dinkum. It's a ripper spot for a feed.
eating food.
I think he's reviewing the wrong place, but he did say the name. It's a ripper spot for a feed, but could do with a bit of fine tuning here and there. The staff are friendly as, and the place has a good buzz about it.
I like this. I want to be friends with this guy.
All up,
I want to hit him with my car.
all up, it's a bloody good joint and worth a visit if you're in the area.
All right. Well, fuck
not
me.
even-
You couldn't have given us 2 Beja reviews.
So this is Revo and Jet still.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
got
From
pick
memory, neither of them have quote unquote good grub.
great place to
But
eat.
it does sound like he is reviewing the wrong place.
Yeah.
But he makes mention to another thing that I've cut out because it's too obvious.
So
Because
we're
there's a
going
couple
A and-
gyms that do offer quote unquote good
Grub.
grub.
We're going A and B, right? You got to put 1 to A and 1 to B here.
All right. That's so funny. Fair dinkum.
He
So
sounds
one's
a
fair
little bit.
dinkum.
I'll tell you who he sounds like in the break, but
It's like he's had 12 sniffing salt.
he
sessions
smells like someone we
before.
know quite well. I'll
Smells
say
or
that.
sounds?
Smell. Did I say smell?
Yeah.
It smells.
Wow. All right, I've locked in.
I've locked in.
All right.
Riley's locked in. Have we got one more after this?
We've got one more, yeah.
That's massive for the industry.
So
I
you've
lead
both-
2-1 at the
You've
moment.
both locked in A Revo, B Jets.
Okay.
And you've only gone and done it.
Yeah,
Nice, dude.
Of course.
When did Jets get grub? Maybe I'll return.
The grub.
There's no, I was there 2 days
Do
ago.
does he mean like the protein bars
machine?
in the
Nah.
vending machine?
I think someone's dropped a salad and he's eating it off the floor. and going, good grub.
Good grub.
All right, the last one. This one's from a year ago.
Okay.
And it's a 5-starer.
Riley currently leads 3-2.
Yeah,
so
he's
if
up
I
by
hit
1,
this, it's a tie break. Have you got a tie break?
I've got a tie break.
Wow,
That's
okay, this
massive.
is huge. All right, here we go.
I tried to bench my PR of 15 kgs without a spotter.
That's less than the bar. The bar's 20, dude.
Just-
Maybe they put
Does he
15 on
mean-
as well.
So they clearly don't understand lifting. So they're lifting 35.
Yeah.
I immediately failed. And before
There's
you
no one to
even know
spot.
it,
No offense,
There's no
but
one to spot.
35 kilos on a bench, I assume.
yeah.
Not much.
Well, I'm sure I'd struggle.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, well, maybe that's what we
I
should
don't know
half
if you
your
would
body weight.
immediately fail.
Immediately
My
fail
arms.
means like it drops onto your chest and you're stuck.
My arms broke. My arms both snapped, and I broke 3 ribs.
Before you even know it, the bar was wrapped around my neck.
Doesn't know how to
I
bench.
thought I was a goner for sure.
is this him messaging from the bench still? Or is a help that someone comes
He's
and
got
picks it up?
35 kilos bar on his neck.
I thought I was a goner for sure. Until out of nowhere, the super cool and brave lady from front desk leapt from a great distance from her post and proceeded to lift the bar that was choking me
Bench
and
is
started
alive.
to shoulder press it in front of me.
Fuck yeah, Queen. Let's see.
I don't know what I could have done if she didn't go out of the way to rescue me. And then he's got a sad face emoji.
Okay. And
5 out of 5 service.
Based on that, we have to guess where he was. So the game's tricky, isn't it? Where did this bloke nearly die? Was it
that
Revo
was a bloke.
or was it Jets?
It was a bloke, yeah. His name is, I probably won't say. He doesn't look like a weakling.
Look, good on him
Well,
for
you can
giving
see
lifting
that.
a go.
Good on him for admitting that he almost died on a Google review. He could have just said, had an issue, was saved, 5 out of
Yeah, but
5.
where's the humour in that? All right, I'm locked in. Junior Boy's locked in.
And you've both locked in
Jets.
Which means
you're both incorrect.
Oh,
Riley
Riley
takes the win.
Congratulations, Riley boy.
Wow. Sad way to win.
Good
But
victory.
good on that guy for giving lifting a go. at
Yeah,
the
good
end
on
of
him.
the
Yeah,
day.
absolutely.
Going for your PR is scary. Do it with a spotter.
Yes.
Unless you're at Revo, the
Then
cool
you-
lady will do it. She'll save you, man.
then
Don't
press.
stress.
Alrighty, boys. You boys headed back to work.
Today.
Back to the
Today.
grind, of course.
And
did-
fair enough. A little holiday period. You enjoy your holiday period?
Yeah, it was a good time, dude.
It was good. It was good. It was good, Dad.
16 days off. We take it.
It fucking didn't feel like that. Felt like about a day.
What I noticed over my journey, probably my favorite thing about the whole
A
period,
bad day at that.
my favorite thing about the whole holiday period was how well I was sleeping.
Must be
Hell
very nice.
As someone who doesn't sleep well at all ever, like if I have 4.5 hours sleep, I'm like, yeah,
Blimey,
I'll
that's
get-
horrid.
Wait, that's
I'll get by.
actually asleep hours or in bed hours?
no, that's a sleep hours.
That's fucking horrible. That's like insomnia.
Yeah.
Isn't that like diagnosed
think I would-
insomnia?
Sometimes, yeah, if I didn't sleep though, I'd probably take the day off.
Well, especially like we used to do late nights / early mornings at RTR,
Yeah, yeah.
and I would survive the follering day on 3-4 hours
Yeah, I
sleep
mean, you could
pretty
do it.
effortlessly.
One day.
Yeah, but if that's your
Push
ADHD,
through like a king.
Well, I was doing that. Like, very, 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 very rarely would I get 8 hours sleep on a night out. Right? Very,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
rarely does it
8
take
hours
place.
is tough.
6 hours is usually like where I'm sitting, which sucks because I do try and prioritize my sleep, but it takes me ages to get to sleep. Right? Big thing I noted over the break. I don't know if I was just like lacking stress or just not having to put an alarm on really improved things, but my sleep went through the roof.
So were you going to bed earlier, getting to bed earlier, or waking up later?
It didn't seem to matter. Bit of both. Bit of a combination of both. But traditionally, I would say more often than not, I was waking up bang around the same time.
Yeah.
And whatever time I went to sleep. So normally, if I went to sleep at, let's say, 10, I would wake up much earlier than if I went to sleep at 12. I would still get those hours, but it would be later in the day.
Okay,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It just rolls back a little bit.
Interesting.
Now, what I want to check with you boys, because we measure your sleep, as I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I use a tape measure.
What sort of my wake up period for the whole holiday period was around, and this is hectic for me because it's never been like this, around 10 a.m.
Nice.
I was waking up and getting out of bed at 10 a.m.
Blimey.
near on every day, especially this week in particular. And I had a look today. The only time that I was getting up before realistically 9 o'clock in the morning was when we were doing radio. 7:14 over the last 2 weeks are the only 2 days that I've gotten up before 8 o'clock.
So we all have the same sleep tracking app for everyone playing along. How do you check that, dude? How do you get into
Go
the
to journals. Go to your little
stats?
journal.
Oh, my journal.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh my god, yours is coloured. Yours is fancy.
Yeah, mine's coloured.
So if you scroll down a little bit, it'll tell you. Oh, you've gone too far there, mate. So 7:29 is the time that you woke up this morning.
Yep.
If you just
That's accurate.
if you flick through this way, it shows every day.
7:50, 9 a.m., 8:34, 10 a.m., 8:30, 8 o'clock, 10:30.
So I'm getting 10s, I'm
10:30.
getting high 9s, a lot of 10s, a lot of 10, a lot of 10, a lot of 10, a lot of 10. And the only time I'm waking up before then is when we do radio.
Fantastic.
And I'm feeling so fucking refreshed. A couple of days ago, I met up with a few of the lads and I'm like, oh, how you been, man? This was since New Year's. Fuck, man, I was sleeping like it was going out of fashion.
But now that you're going back
like I
to...
walked up to him, he goes, "What have you been up to?" I said, "Honestly, I don't remember anything for the last 3 days." I felt like I was in a coma because even when I woke up, I was so like
How long?
recharged that nothing felt real. Like I was like, "Whoa, where am I?"
Here's a question. But
now that you're going back to work.
This is the fear. I have to wake up tomorrow quite early.
3 hours earlier.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's
Sleepy Jake is coming back.
Yeah, you definitely like getting to bed early is a superpower, and it's definitely like a valuable tool because when you want to, you sleep in. You have those extra hours. So when you're waking up by alarm, you're kind of missing out on 3 hours that your body would naturally use for sleep. How long do you guys dream for? I get heavy dream stats on mine.
I don't think I have that. No,
You don't have Pornhub Premium like me.
I don't know. I tried to
I've got
download
one,
this
yeah.
Sleep Cycle Premium.
because Taylor's got the same.
I've also got a wet dream stat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a lot. It's way more than you'd think.
Hours. Wait, no. So what are your stats from like?
No,
What are your dream stats, Joe? How many?
Dream.
Do you have dreams?
Yeah.
Go to your journal. Oh, why do you guys get it? I don't get it.
So last night I dreamt for 56 minutes, all horrific nightmares. Yeah. Actually, were
What about
scary
the
as
night
shit.
before?
They were
What's your AV, Joe?
I had a dream that there was someone in the house and stuff. It was not good.
You always do that though.
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah, and
as
one
well.
day I'll be right.
I have nightmares about Joe not speaking to his goddamn mic.
The night before, 121.
See, I'm sleeping like this week. My highest dream went for 2 hours and 56
Some
minutes.
feature film.
And the one day before that, 2 hours and 54.
Oh, okay. On
Oppenheimer
on
over
Thursday,
here.
I dreamed for 3 hours. Yeah, that was Godfather. But
that's-
the
that's
next
like-
day, 2 hours 45, just
That's
people
big.
in the house. That one again.
I had a dream.
They're not doing anything bad. They're just there
I had a dream.
Where are they?
in the house.
By the fridge.
They shouldn't be there. They should be outside.
I had a dream that Poppy died.
Whoa.
our
Oh,
pet
I've had that
dog.
one.
And we all had clone poppies.
Poppy's the dog.
Yeah, our pet dog, our family dog. And so Poppy died and we're all heartbroken, but then we could all get our own version of Poppy.
What? Just clone a limb.
So then we all did it, and then we had like 5 poppies. But then we realized that the poppies only last for 2 days. So we could have elongated that and had Poppy for 12 days, but instead we had 6 poppies for 2 days.
By that point, you just want them gone.
And and then I woke up.
I had a dream actually the other day. I was talking to Kier about when we had budgies and stuff. And then I had a dream that I was at the beach and I was swimming with a budgie.
What is happening? Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero Junior Boy.
Made the trip up to Geraldton over the break, boys.
Gero.
Ways, my
north.
I'm up north. Never been north before.
Oh, yeah, you're north.
Other than
I doubt.
What are you
I'm trying to make you north a thing.
You know
I work for Up North Tourism.
instead of Douth, it's you
You
north.
north.
Why the you though? What's
Oh,
the,
up.
You north. Like instead of down.
Should be-
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
I-
this is the marketing that
Yeah,
goes so
okay.
badly.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I know.
I went on north and
I know. Got to get right up there.
nice, dude. That was great. Anyway, so we've been up to Broome before as a family,
Yeah.
which is at the top of
That's
Western Australia.
Yeah, go on.
that's as north you can get.
But this time I went to Geraldton, which is just driving distance. It's around 4.5 hours away if you take the correct route, which I didn't anyway. So I got there, and it was the first time. I was like, oh, wow, new town. You know, we go down all the time in WA. And it's always like pretty similar vibes. You know,
Yeah, 'cause-
Bunbury, Bustleton, Mandurah, they're all roughly the same demographic, kind of people. You can eat.
Yeah, that's either a positive or a negative.
Anyway, then we pulled up to Geraldton and just driving through the town. Like, as we got in, wow, I saw some rough units on the entry road, and then I saw
Units is in houses or people?
people, and then I literally saw 2 cops searching a car in a median street with the chick sitting on the curb, and I was
Fantastic.
like, "Welcome
Can't
to
wait to
Geraldton."
vacay.
Yeah.
I love Jared.
Let's
How do I know it
relax.
comes up here?
And I was like, "Whoa!"
Because Geraldton, it looks like it could be Mandurah, right?
yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
It's like, because when I drove to Kalbarri, we got to Gero, and I was imagining like Lockie Leonard-esque.
Yeah, same.
It just looks like a suburb.
Yeah. It's not.
Like a suburb. You
want to get
pass
out
it
of.
through. Yeah.
Anyway, and then I called Dad when we got there.
So, Airbnb's refundable.
I called Dad when we got there. And he was like, how was it? How was the road trip? How was it all? I was like, yeah, good. Everything went well, like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, so the people just like driving there looking a bit rough though. And he's like, yeah, it's rough as fuck. So you didn't tell this to me? Like, should I have brought like...
Were you expecting like Margaret River?
I was expecting like Mandurah, like kind of chill, like maybe
you keep
dodgy
saying
in
Mandurah like it's
nighttime.
the nicest place in WA.
Yeah.
Not-
Have you been there recently?
Some they've got.
I had
like,
a kid throw a rock at my car over the weekend. Dead set.
Did he get
Why
it?
would
Yeah,
you
fuck off. I didn't know where it had come from.
That's what you get for driving a car. Dick.
Fucking hell, man.
Upper class wanker.
Anyway, I was like, whoa. I was like, damn, the people are rough here. I was like, shit. I was like, damn, we're in for it.
I wonder if we got any listeners around
I
there.
hope not. Anyway.
Accidentally listening on some phone they found / were sold.
Anyway.
No, it's clearly a joke. We love the people of Geraldton.
Yeah, it was
But we'd love
nice.
them more if they stay there.
Gero.
Oh, that's good. Brother. The golden mic is awarded to
The
Joe.
golden one, yeah. He's redeemed the sushi train.
Took him 225 episodes.
He's-
Got that. No, anyway, so I pulled up to Geraldton and I was like, shit, it's pretty rough here. And then we went out for like dinner and stuff, and then just like driving through the town, seeing the locals, and you're just like, whoa. Like, geez, I might not be very safe here. Like, thank God there's a garage at the B&B sort of situation.
Yeah.
And then like there was I was there for like 4 nights. Over the duration, there was a car that wasn't there when we got there. And then when we were leaving, we realized that there was like, it was a stolen car, no number plates, and like police stickers all written on the side of it, like reported stolen.
Your car's like really new, really nice as well. They're probably like speaking over the fucking walkie-talkies about it.
Anyway, and then I was like, wow. And then so we were both a bit like, ooh, like here we go. Might be in for it, like excited to see if we have any interactions with these folks. And then we were like walking to dinner one night, and we were on like the marina, like right where all the boats are in the nice part.
Yeah, that's why they've got the boats.
And like the sun was setting, and I was like taking some nice photos of Olivia, and she like put her bag down on the ground,
Gone.
and then I was like, oh wait, no, she put it up on the ledge. Sorry, and I was like, and I was taking photos, and then she came over and looked at the camera, and I like turned my head, and there was a man who looked quite dodgy walking toward us. So I just started like walking toward the bag and just like,
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah. So he doesn't just like
So a
book it
snatch
and
and
grab
grab,
it.
yeah.
Anyway, and then he kind of like we're talking about the photos, and he just says to us as he walks past, just says, I can't remember. It was just like, oh, you gotta get the pics, eh, mate? You gotta get the pics. Kind of like saying like, oh yeah, taking photos of your girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's
And
nice.
then we like had a nice laugh, and we were both like, oh, he looked like a really rough character, but he was actually really nice. And then the next day,
Your prejudice reared its ugly head.
and then the next day we're walking to the beach, and there were these 2 really rough looking people like sitting. It was like really early in the morning, and they looked like they might have been
Kicking on.
kicking on from the night before. And then I just said, I was like, oh, just don't make eye contact. Just like, we'll
You don't want to cause us.
we'll just go about our merry way. Don't worry about
their
them.
thing. We'll do our thing.
But don't change our path. Just like keep going. And then we walked past, and this was on. Yeah, it was like the 2nd of January, 1st of January. And then they walked past, and they were like, we walked past, and they were like, Happy New Year, guys. And I turned around, I was like, oh, Happy New Year.
There you go.
And then we kept walking. And then a couple of nights later, then we were taking small photos at night time. And then there was this like another dodgy looking character, and Olivia put her bag down on the floor this time, and I was taking photos, and then like I saw the guy walking, so I like put my foot on the bag.
Put my foot on his throat.
So I just put my foot on the bag, so it was like under me as I was taking the photos.
Yeah.
And then he walked past us. He didn't say anything, but he just like looked back and just gave me a thumbs up.
Like, well done putting that foot on that.
I was gonna be off with that one.
He just gave me like a thumbs up and smiled, and I was just like, I was like really subtle about the foot bag thing. Like you wouldn't have noticed that, but he was like gave me a thumbs up, like smiled, and I was like, damn, all these rough characters of Geraldton are actually really nice people.
There you
Maybe
go.
they're just laid back rural guys who
Yeah.
aren't up to the fashion of the
Yeah.
metro city. Maybe they're taking it one step at a time.
That's it. But I was relieved to know that the people of Geraldton are actually my everyday heroes for this week.
There we go. So this week's Everyday Hero, we've done a full 180 on the Gero
Yeah, love 'em.
squad. This week's Everyday Hero is going to the people of Geraldton for not robbing Junior Boy.
Yeah, I've been giving him a thumb up.
Maybe that's why you've got the old issue. But to the people of Geraldton for winning this week's Everyday Hero, for just being lovely people, it truly does show that a book, what's the word?
You can't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly right. Alright, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack podcast.
Killer Ep, boys.
Kick the dew off the grass 420-25.
He has a name.
It's good to know the standard is just what it was at this time last year as well. Thank you so much, everyone, joining us for 2025 as well.
Made it through.
It was nice reflecting on 2024. We actually did a fair amount of shit.
Yeah, we did.
Last week when we went through the reflections
Yeah.
and the video and everything like that. We got up to heaps of mischief.
Yeah, we did. What a year.
I do
And
wonder.
let's start things off well.
Yeah, we did it with a Killer Ep. What are you going to say, Jake?
I do wonder what this year has in store, because all the stuff that took place last year, for the most part, a lot of the fun, cool things that took place last year, come the first week of January last year, we had no idea was going to take place. It's not like we'd even planned to do a lot of the things that we ended up doing. So it is exciting to see where we will be in a year's time, what adventures we will get up to.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I was at work today, first day back, and I was talking to someone from another department, and they were like, big year this year? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, you never know.
Nah.
You never know. You never know what could happen.
It's kind of the fun of it, you know? You figure it out along the way.
Exactly right. We do have some big names that we do know of joining us on the podcast to start 2025. We won't mention any because we just don't. We wait until they're in the can until we mention them. But yes, stay tuned because there's some big names coming on that people should be very familiar with as well, I imagine.
Hopefully, especially over summer.
Some very cool things that we're going to get to do. So there's a couple of things we've got planned already. But yeah, outside of that, plenty going on.
Huge. Let's rip in.
Love it. Until we do this time next week, you can obviously catch us on radio 8 till 10 every Saturday morning on Radio Fremantle or 107.9.
Or you can listen to it on the feed.
On the feed. I don't
The
know.
feed. There was a great episode this last,
Wait.
the one that came out before this one.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah. If you haven't actually listened to us on radio, the most recent one, give it a crack. Give it
It's
a
how
crack.
quick. It's like 35 minutes, guys. Tune in.
It's very
You can
short.
tell it's good because we mentioned it last episode and this episode.
Yeah, it actually is very good. And
What date was it?
it'll be the one that comes out tomorrow. So it'll be the
4th.
4th of December. 4th of January. 4th of January episode that comes out. Is very good.
Huge.
There you go.
Have
Tune
a great
in.
year,
Let us
guys.
know what you think. Until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to.
Go give your mum a hug.
It's ciao for now. But off.